It's a great day for hockey cards, and today we're going to take a look at the Hockey Hobby Player Rankings for May of 2019. This is a series of videos that I started a couple months ago, where I'm going to show you guys the players that have been selling. So the players that have been moving on my eBay channel and things people are looking to purchase off me when they see me make breaks. This is just an indicator of what the hot players in the hobby are right now. This is not an indication of skill. This is not an indication of where I think they're going to be in the future. Since I put up my email address, which is greatdayforhockeycards@gmail.com, one of the main questions I've gotten is, I want to start collecting a player. Who should I collect? The biggest piece of advice I can give you there is collect who you like. You don't necessarily even have to collect star players if you don't want to. If there's somebody who's not a star player that you enjoy watching play or following their career, by all means collect them. To me, it doesn't matter what other people think the cards are worth. It matters what they are worth to you. And also, if you collect a player who's not, say, a Connor McDavid, usually you have a easier time getting a hold of their cards, and they're usually a little bit cheaper. So before we kick the video off, I got this in the mail. It's just a 2019 All-Star patch from this year's All-Star game. Thought I'd show it off. I'm going to throw this on my All-Star jersey. I got a Sidney Crosby All-Star jersey, so I'm going to throw this on there. So, without further ado, let's get started on the Hockey Hobby Hot List Player Power Rankings for May of 2019. Let's start with number 10. This one's not going to show up very easily on the camera. It's a Parkhurst Permit, Leon Draisaitl. So Draisaitl had a great year. 50 goals, 55 assists, 105 points. Only 11 points behind his teammate, Connor McDavid. Second in the league in goals, only behind Ovechkin by 1. And this guy's only 23 years old. There's a lot of potential still for Draisaitl, and I think right now his cards are kind of cheap based on the year he had. So this is a guy that I'll be keeping an eye on. I collect some of his stuff. I have a couple rookie cards that I'm saving to see where they move to. But yeah, Leon Draisaitl in at number 10. Just sit him back here. Need a better way of displaying these when I'm doing this. You can barely see him there. Number 9. Alexander Ovechkin. This is once again from 2018-19 Parkhurst. It's an insert called View from the Ice. What can you say about Ovi? His repeat bid for a second Stanley Cup got cut short in a great series with Carolina. But he once again led the league in goals. 51 goals, 89 points. The guy's a legend, Hall of Famer. If you're not on the Ovechkin bandwagon as him being a great player, then I don't know what to tell you, because he's definitely one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. This is the first time he's been ranked on the list, too, which is kind of surprising. I think people started buying his stuff as they moved into the playoffs, anticipating a long playoff run, which just wasn't to be this year. Number 8, Jake DeBrusk. This is a Violet Pixel from 2017-18 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. This is his rookie year. His cards are still cheap. I sold quite a few DeBrusk this past month. He had a good year for Boston. He had 27 goals. He's a first-round pick from 2015. I think he was 14th overall in there. So I think the Boston fans just see a lot of potential in this guy. I didn't catch many Boston games this year, I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen DeBrusk play all that much. So I think they're just looking at the future here, and they see a bright side, just like the bright violet pixels of this O-Pee-Chee Platinum card. Number 7. Troy Terry of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Once again, another 18-19 Parkhurst card. Just occurred to me I picked a lot of really shiny cards to show off here. He only had 13 points. He's only 21 years old. 5th round pick in the 2015 draft. This is a guy, I don't get to see a lot of West Coast games. I'm not quite sure why I saw a spike in sales for Troy Terry, but I did. So here he is at number 7. Number 6, Auston Matthews. Most people probably know why he's here. 37 goals, 36 assists, 73 points, and only 68 games played. He was 7th in the league in goals per game. He plays in Toronto, which is a big hockey market. So decent players in Toronto, a lot of collectability and value in those as far as the hobby goes. Unfortunately, a disappointing playoff exit, I guess. I know people in Toronto are disappointed, but Boston's a really good team. I wouldn't be too disappointed by the loss to Boston. Toronto has some good young players, and I think they're going to be contenders for a while longer. So I think big days are ahead for number 34. And next up, number 5, Alex DeBrincat. He has been on all 3 of these lists. Last month he was number 3. He dropped down to number 5 this month. This is an Artifacts rookie. This is actually a redemption card that I emailed in with 2 jerseys, 2 different colors there. He's had a great year in Chicago. 41 goals, 35 assists, 76 points. On a team that seems to be aging and moving out of contention as opposed to moving closer to contention. He had 3 hat tricks this year too, which was actually first in the league. It'll be interesting to see how Chicago manages their team from here on out. Will they be able to move some veteran players and get some younger guys in, or do they think that they just need to inject a few more young guys into the core to get them back to the playoffs? But either way, it'll be fun watching them as we go forward. Number 4, also his first month on the list, Drake Batherson. I just recently pulled him. I don't even have him in a hard sleeve yet. This is his 18-19 O-Pee-Chee Platinum rookie. His cards are just coming out, which is why I think he's ranking so high right now, because he didn't get playing time pretty much till the end of the season. He only had 3 goals, 6 assists, 20 games played. Ottawa is going to be an interesting team to watch moving forward next year. They really have no reason to... this sounds terrible. They don't have any reason to get better, because I think next year is going to be a tank season for them, basically. And that's good. Let the kids run the show and see where they take you. Guys like Batherson and Brady Tkachuk should make for, may not win a ton of games, but hopefully they'll be fun games to watch. Number 3, Connor McDavid. Everybody knows who this guy is. He's been on this list all 3 months. He's been number 1 the first 2 months, so now he's down to number 3, so that means that we have a new number 1. This is his Parkhurst view from the ice. I don't think I have to go over his credentials too much. He scored 116 points this last season. He was tremendous. He's always tremendous. I hope Edmonton can get their team turned around so that we can get some playoff McDavid soon. Number 2, this guy had a massive season. Nikita Kucherov. This is his 17-18 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. This is just a base card. But once again, I really like O-Pee-Chee Platinum. 41 goals, 87 assists, 128 points. Not much more could be said. disappointing playoff exit for the Lightning. I don't think they'll change. People are saying they're going to change a bunch of stuff next year. I don't think they're going to change much. They were incredibly successful in the regular season, and they just didn't get it done in the playoffs. But that team is lethal. They're going to be lethal again next year. It'll be interesting to see Kucherov continue his growth as a player. And number one, and this is a new number one, moving up from number 2 last month. I think I said it last month, I'm going to say it again. Wayne Gretzky. It's astonishing to me the pull he still has in the hobby. I sell more Gretzky than anything else. Anytime I pull an interesting Gretzky, somebody's always getting a hold of me to see if I want to move it. I personally don't collect Wayne Gretzky very much. I have a couple cards of his. I have an autograph card I really like. So I move a lot of the Gretzky stuff. But just Gretzky. He hasn't played in how long, and people are still clamoring for his cards. Upper Deck's still printing Gretzky cards. But it's just amazing, the longevity. That shows you how much he meant to the sport, and how much he grew the sport. A lot of people got brought in because of the great one, number 99. So there's your list for this month. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep in mind, we are still running our 100 subscriber contest for this cube of 50 cards. Guaranteed Beckett high value of $140. Check the description for details on how you can get in on the giveaway. These are lots I assemble and I sell on my eBay channel. They're all star cards, rookie cards, inserts, parallels, serial numbered. Lots of neat stuff in here. But anyway, if you want to join the contest, check the details. The contest runs through May 10th, 2019. That's all I have for you this time. We will see you next time with another break. I'm getting in some Leaf Ultimate. Hopefully it'll be in soon. That's something you don't see a lot of on YouTube is breaks of Leaf. So bought a box of that just to check it out. And until then, if you like the videos, please give them a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe, because that gives me the energy to keep on going. We'll see you next time.